Aaron is ordered to light the menorah so the 6 candles will tilt to the direction of the middle one. The menorah is made out of one chunk of gold without welding or connecting anything to it, and the vision of the menorah was shown to Moshe on Har Sinai. When the Leviim begin their duty, they will be cleansed with the chatat water and will shave all their hair and dip their clothes. Am Yisrael's representatives lay their hands on the heads of the Leviim, and Aaron lifts each and every one of the Leviim. The Leviim lay their hands on the heads of the bulls, and Moshe lifts the Leviim. The Leviim start serving at the age of 25, and when they are 50, they only aid the others. People who were unholy on Pesach and couldn't eat from the Pesach sacrifice ask Moshe for a solution, and Hashem orders that they can sacrifice a Pesach sacrifice a month after Pesach, which is Yudale Diyar. When the cloud lifts away from Ohel Moed and starts moving, it's a sign to disassemble camp and move to the next point. Moshe is ordered to make 2 silver trumpets. When they will be blown for a long, consistent blow, Am Yisrael will gather. When only one will be blown, only the Nisim will gather. When they are blown for short fraction blows, the eastern side of camp sets off to the next point, followed by the second set of blows that signal the southern part of the camp to leave, then the western side, and finally the northern one. In the land of Israel, the trumpets will be used for arousing Am Yisrael before war, and also when sacrificing public sacrifices during the Chagim. Moshe asks Yitro to join Am Yisrael on their way to the land of Israel. Yitro refuses, and Moshe insists and promises he will be rewarded. Am Yisrael complain, and Hashem burns a fire at the edge of camp. Am Yisrael shout, Moshe prays, and the fire dies out. The slaves that attach to Am Yisrael have a bad influence on them, and Am Yisrael cry and complain that in Egypt they enjoyed luxurious foods, and now they only have man. Moshe tells Hashem that he doesn't meet the requirements of a leader, and he'd prefer to die than continue his duty alone. Moshe is ordered to gather 70 leaders to Ohel Moed, so some of the spirit of prophecy will pass on to them. He is ordered to tell Am Yisrael to cleanse themselves because tomorrow they will be getting a lot of meat, which they will eat for a whole month until they are sick of it. Moshe wonders where the meat will come from, and Hashem assures him that he will take care of it. The 70 leaders gather and prophecy lies upon them. Eldad and Megdad are left in camp, but suddenly they too prophesize. Yoshua asks Moshe to imprison them because they're not supposed to prophesize, but Moshe wishes and says, "May all of Am Yisrael be prophets." A powerful wind knocks down many quail birds from the sea that fall around the camp. Am Yisrael storm on the meat and Hashem strikes them. Miriam talks to Aaron and wonders why it is that only Moshe refrains from being with his wife and seeks higher degrees of holiness. Hashem orders the 3 siblings to come to the entrance of Ohel Moed and explains that their prophecy is through vague riddles and in a mode of sleep, while Moshe's prophecy is clear, direct, and while he's fully awake. Hashem is angry with Miriam and the cloud lifts and she has tzarat. Aaron apologizes and asks Moshe to do something for their sister, and Moshe shouts and prays for her healing, and Hashem orders that she stay out of camp for a week. Am Yisrael wait for Miriam and then proceed to the next point.